private show with the music blasting. He like to call me Peaches when we get this nasty. Hello, 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 hello. How is everyone doing? Welcome back. Welcome to get into more of the Beauty Season 1, Episode 4. Hopefully everybody is having a good day and y'all are ready to get into this episode. If you're just getting here, be sure to hit that like button, leave some comments, hype me up if you will, if you're having a good time. Ashley, how are you feeling? Are you ready to get into the show?
I'm as ready as I'm gonna be, Tyra. I'm as ready as I was gonna be. All right. No, I'm doing great today. Happy to be here. Happy to see you. Happy to see everybody in the chat. Hope everyone is having an amazing Thursday. Yeah, let's get into it, Tyra. What there is to get into.
Yeah, let's get on into it. We're gonna start where we always start with these good old overall thoughts. I'm gonna go first. Yeah, actually, yeah. This it's a slow burn right now. If I can give it anything, it feels like with that bold 3-episode opening that we should be further than we are, but it kind of feels like we're still in the beginning stages of things. Things that I need to matter, like Cooper and child, what I was going to say, Jasmine. Jordan. I need some more stock there so I can really get into the story. I liked a couple of things about this episode, but right now it just kind of feels like we're treading waters. And I mean, I know we got a cute 10, 11 episodes, but still we have a cute 10, 11 episodes. Don't waste any of them. Ashley, how you feeling about this episode?
Yeah. It had a beginning, a middle, and an end, Tyra. It did. It had those things. So like what I think I needed to curb my expectations, right? Because I too thought we were going full throttle. I thought this was gonna really narratively bring us forward quite a bit. And what it really did was kind of just sit us still. I felt stagnant in this episode. I feel like it didn't progress the story much. I feel like we got a few key pieces of information, but not anything really that made me more invested in the story. I think what I was looking for in this episode was maybe more about the beauty itself, maybe some more detailed information about that, the origin of it. Like I thought we were going to get some context, some background, because I'm not mad at a filler episode every now and again, as long as it lays a foundation for the rest of the story. And I even the events that did happen, it was just like, okay, like it very much just felt like rehearsing what we had done in the first 3 episodes. And I think I was looking for more.
Well, yeah, filler episodes are to be expected, but not episode 4. Because nobody told y'all to hop out so strong with your 3 episodes if you didn't have too much to offer. Now, if this was week to week and we did episode 1 and 2 and 3 and this was week 4, it's like, oh, okay, they're kind of, no, you jumped off the porch in a big way, all 3. So then when it comes here and it's kind of stuck and we're not progressing anywhere with our characters just yet, ain't nobody tell you to do that. You can do filler, but if you do this formula, your filler needs to be somewhere episode 6, 7. Not right now. 6, 7, you know? But yeah, I guess we'll have some of the things that I guess you could take away from this episode, because you had to find something, right? But you know, the way we were, scattered pictures in my mind of the way we were in Rome, we getting a little Cooper and Jordan. I say, y'all better do something, because y'all knew y'all ain't do nothing in the first episodes with them. Not enough with their relationship or their dynamic, even like their partnership. You know, when it's like, if we're in situations and my back is against the wall, I can always rely on Jordan to come through. And how many times have I saved y'all? Like, you supposed to give me some Bad Boys 2 energy. Even if it's, you know, the FBI partnership or it's the lover / friend / whatever their dynamic is, we're not going to show interest. But low key, we love each other. This was very brief. And it was very telling to me that they felt like they needed to sneak this in here. So maybe Jordan's already transitioned. She's transformed. She's, you know, Jordan 2.0. So it's like, yeah, but remember They care about each other. There's love there. It was very date like right here. They're walking arm in arm. This was not giving, we lay up in the hotel room, we gonna order room service. Once we step out of this room, that's it. We go back into partner. I have nothing to offer you. No, this is like we're dating. We're out. We're making a wish. Well, if I tell you it won't come true, well, like, yay, like it's romantical and whatnot. This was cute, but it says a lot that they felt like they had to go back, because I didn't expect to see old Jordan in any capacity at this point, but they know why they put this here, and we still need some more because I'm trying real hard, but I don't know enough about Jordan or their relationship to care about them. Ashley?
This was one of our notes in our first review. We talked
Yeah.
about how seeing more of this would have maybe given us more stock in their relationship. It, to me, honestly, the fountain was beautiful. That was my takeaway. I was like, oh, what a beautiful fountain. Like, I just really, it just didn't do enough. Like, I think maybe if you had coupled this with some other scenes earlier on in the series, it would have cemented the relationship more. But at this point, like you said, the happenings didn't happen. What's a damn flashback gonna do of 2 minutes? Like, it wasn't even like a thing. Is this supposed to be our investment in the relationship? Because if so, this too did not do that. I would have rather honestly had a moment of him saving her in some sort of heroic way, or like, I don't need to see them strolling by the damn Trevi fountain or what fountain ever we were in Italy for a minute. I think this needed to come sooner, and I think we needed this to be extended more, and I needed really an emotional connection between these two, because
Mm-hmm.
even now I'm like, the way his character is set up already, he's a do-gooder. He's gonna fight for justice anyway. So like, why does this impacting her make this more so for him? You know what I mean? Because we see him episode and he's like, no, he's about doing the right thing. He doesn't want to see anyone harmed. They come in, he's like, no, stop, like, I want to get to the bottom of this. I want to seek justice. What about us seeing this 1 minute scene made us feel like he's gonna pursue justice more for her? You know what I mean? And I'm this is Ryan Murphy, this is but I'm just saying, narratively, that's what I would have been.
Yeah. Well, it matters. And if anybody missed it in the previous discussion of those 3 episodes, I feel like we had so much, as sick and as much of an incel as a Jeremy was, we spent so much time with him. And we put so much stock in the progression of his story. Like, almost, it felt like a full episode was committed to Jeremy. And it made all the difference in his character. And tying that in with the assassin, it's like, okay, we care about those two. When are we getting back to the assassin and Jeremy? Because time was needed and spent there. Here, we had a little rump in the sack and separated, and then we went off to go have some more rumps and got that package. And then that was just that. But I'm hoping that it'll come around, or maybe we'll get more into their dynamic, because it's completely changed forever, and I have to accept this Jordan as the old one. I need to explain it. Maybe I was thinking that maybe they don't want us to really have stock in her here, because he really needs to worry about the modern day Jordan and realize this isn't her anymore. I can't go back there, but I can fall re in love with this one. Maybe. I'm
Maybe.
trying. I'm grasping for Ryan. You see what I do for you? I'm trying. But leaving this here, now, we also spend a whole lot of time here at the base. We spend a lot of time here at the base, getting into the victims and the virus and so many partners and so on and so forth. I feel like this was really, really established in those first 3 episodes about how this, it passes like your everyday average virus, and it's a sexually transmitted disease. Once you have sex with someone or a bodily fluid, you have it. And then that's just that. So just sitting here, you couldn't really take that away, so it felt like we were retracing all of these steps, and it feels like we're wasting time, because it's like we know enough information, and I would think that they do at this point, to know, since it is transmitted that way, we're just counting down the days at this point, trying to retrace. And, well, how many partners? But did you sleep with her? Sleep with her? Oh man, I had her every which way. I was anal. I was on the side. I put it in her mouth. I put it everywhere. Hell yeah, I slept with her. I almost loved her. Yeah, until she spontaneously combusted down there at the company. And now I'm here. But thank you for being here. The most I took away from this, because those are things that we already knew, was what exactly is this base? And who are these people? Because he's just here in the capacity of an FBI agent, but he's making it very clear, like, thank you so much for being here and just talking to me and treating me with some human decency. They've been very mean. It's cold. It's awkward. I'm here, but it's like the questioning of it all and the contamination, and I'm getting to extermination. If that's really what this is, I don't think Cooper has even taken out time to really think about this base or this control center or ground zero, whatever you want to think about it is. What are the intentions here and what are they doing with these people? Why are they keeping them? That's what I could take away, because I couldn't take too much away from the previous episode and what happened down at the job and her combusting and affecting everybody. And now this is her last known partner. But who's to say if this is her last known partner? It's like we're sitting here and it's just spreading. Ashley?
Yeah, I really tried to like step outside of like my Ashley brain and try to think about like Ryan Murphy brain and see like, okay, what is he trying to say with this show? And the more I look at
Uh-oh. He put you back.
back, something flashed.
There you go.
Something flashed. I was like, oh, it disappeared. But no, the more I sit and I think about it, it feels like this is like he's trying to issue an indictment or give commentary around the AIDS epidemic and how it impacted disproportionately a certain demographic of people and maybe how they felt, maybe how they were treated. I'm like, is this supposed to be like some like art imitating life thing? I was really trying to wrap my head around why we're here, why we're in Auschwitz. Like I really, the black rooms with the conversation with the, you slept with her immediately. The people are coming in and I don't know what's happening or what I'm doing. But here, I really, again, I feel like this was rehashing. I feel like what would have been really beneficial to the story is for me to know and understand, okay, why did you create this in a lab initially? How did it get out? How did we spread it? How long have we known about the real issue more than how it's transmitted? We know this part. We know what they're in for. We knew Chunky Boy was about to morph. We've seen it. We already got to see it. And I get it's body horror and it's like the shock and awe. But I'm really trying to find the deeper meaning, Tyra, because outside of that, I don't understand.
I'm going to say that it's not so much the AIDS epidemic, because I feel like he's retread, those waters several times. We had a whole like season of American Horror Story kind of dedicated to that, with the kind of BDSM New York one that I briefly left. And of course, Pose, we were over there deep, with that in Pose. This just felt reminiscent of like the vid and just your virus type moments and the panic of it all. Like it's not well rounded enough to go, okay, all right, Ryan, I see what you're trying to do. Everything isn't quite coming together. And I know that this is, like I said, it's a slow burn situation, but it's like, who said you had time to slow burn? It's 4 episodes and we need something to go off of, but it's us just kind of getting into Cooper's, humanity. I'm still here to do my job, and I do know enough now to know that you're contaminated. But hey, don't knock him on the floor like that. Do we really have to shoot him? Oh, it's really that bad? Like, what's gonna happen? I'm just hoping now that I feel like we have enough information. Cooper kind of kicks it into gear next episode, because it shows ain't here. It's not here, but maybe he just had to really see a Mighty Morphin Power Ranger up close and personal. But leaving this here and getting over here, because this is why we had it. Our third transformation. Now what? Now, like you said, it's body horror. I will say this transformation here was my favorite out of the ones that we've seen. The body horror, it looked pleasing. I was like, finally, because I don't know what she was doing over there with them Sia dance moves in the first couple of episodes, Ryan. But I want somebody to matter. We spent a whole lot of time here with Manny. Manny's, where's my parents? Where are my dogs? My boyfriend. Acts of service have never been my forte. I'm really an anal kind of guy. Give a little head. I was like, what are we doing? What are we doing over here with Manny? We get to know Manny. We saw him be infected via the eye in the previous episodes, and he's not understanding what's going on and why he's being quarantined. And we get into the transformation and he turns into, Manny 2.0. Like I said, it was well done, but it was like we went through it a third time here just for Cooper's benefit, because we've already seen it. Um, my thing is like, how strong is Cooper? Who is Cooper? It's I told you, Steven, I will find you and I will kill you. Like it's very, who are you, Cooper? Are you a regular person? We've seen what these people are capable of. Like he's very tactful in that way and skilled. Like what can you do? When I tell you Cooper was in here fighting for his life and giving just as good as he was getting here, I I appreciated the transformation and the fight of it all because it did go on for quite some time and Cooper really got to see, but it also felt redundant because it was like you really felt like he got the gist when he was attacked by those two guards or whoever they were, and it was kind of giving machinery and Terminator-esque, and he had to pull out his Jason Bourne moves in the middle of it of an alley to defend himself. So this, but I'm hoping that Manny means something. I don't want to spend time here with Manny and have this transformation and I'm going to help you and we instantly go into attack mode. So is Manny here? Is he lying dormant? I just get a disconnect when we have this version of Manny be so kind of naive and given a little like, oh, I just really hope, and then we instantly go into rage mode. But then we have someone like Jeremy. The moment he changes, it's still Jeremy. So I'm like, does it just affect people differently? And it was the same thing with the girl that Jeremy slept with in the previous episode. She instantly went into raging. So like exactly how does it work and how does it go? Does it depend on like who transmits it to you or how you get it? I don't know. I just need some more answers on how the virus works exactly. But it would be nice if we have the likes of Jackie and then we have Manny be an open door to something and we didn't just kind of waste time here and subdue and don't kill him, I'm gonna tase him, I'm gonna choke him out, I'm gonna do whatever I have to do, just don't kill the man even though he's trying to kill me. But are we gonna see Manny again or was this just another transformation? Ashley?
No, we don't see big cheeks Manny again
Big cheeks.
at some point. I honestly immediately thought, I was like, oh, he didn't get it the traditional way, right? He
Mm-hmm.
wasn't at the brunch and the blood got
Yeah.
on. That's how he contracted it. I think that might have something to do with it because everyone else we've seen, I'm assuming got it sexually, like
Yeah.
it sexually transmitted. He's the one who didn't, right? So I'm thinking that could maybe play a role in the transmission. Maybe it plays a role in the amount of the beauty that he got in. Again, I think this would have been the time to go into depth really more about that side of it. Like we get that it's transmitted through bodily fluids, we get that it's sexually transmitted, but what is the cause and the change of the turn, right? Like how is it different? But no, this was fine for me. Again, I think his was different. The way he contracted it was different. So I wasn't necessarily mad at it. I thought it was kind of cool to see him like so quickly from one
Yeah.
scene to the next already be a different person. And now I'm interacting, with Cooper as that person. That was cool. The real thing that pissed me off though, Tyra, if I must be honest with
Your hazmat suit when he took it off.
you, took it off because why are you taking that suit off? What the hell? I'm like, oh, you want to catch it. You want it in your eye. You probably already got it anyway, Cooper. But that really irked me because you're in this suit for a reason, sir. You just saw blood in his eyes, like, and that didn't
Yes.
scare you and make you feel like, hey, maybe I don't want any part of my body exposed to these
No.
fluids.
No, he immediately took it off. I was like, boy, that just sent me when he snatched the hazmat suit off. Like, yeah, I gotta go. And I said that, Nikki B. It's just all of the facts are not kind of laid out flat, and I don't want it to be something where we're reading into it and it's just really a plot convenience for Jeremy. Like, well, yeah, we just needed Jeremy to be Jeremy, but everybody else from this point on. But we can't even say that because we have Jordan. Jordan's not out here raging or trying to beat someone up. She got it sexually. The lady Jeremy slept with that they went to take out, she got it sexually. And it's just, I'm like, does it depend on, I don't know. I need some more facts. I need some more facts and I need them to make it as clear as possible so we can all be on the same page. Thank you so much, Jane, for being a member of the Struggle for 16 Months. The Ryan Murphy hate needs to stop. Hey, ladies. Hey, Dane. Hey, Dane. Yeah, we I think we'll get more clarity next time as far as what it is or like this. I was like, where the tension's hiding. I just need something. It's like don't have me reading into something for nothing. And it's just like, oh yeah, it's just It depends on who just catches it. It reacts to everybody differently. Now, if this wasn't the most Hannibal Lecter thing I've ever seen, I was like, when they had that classical music playing in the background, I was like, this is very Silence of the Lamb. This is very Hannibal. Ryan, please. Ryan, please. Now, this was probably the main thing outside of just the look of the base and all the dark forums and rooms and corridors. And it doesn't look like your typical ground zero contained facility. It looks like something else. It's all white and we have all these rooms. But it's like, okay, what are we doing? We have them talking about this chimp face and how, no beauty's wasted. And we've been fortunate enough to have people who maybe went through the change via the beauty and we were able to harvest their part. Like they gave their body to science. Did they? Did they really? What are we really doing here with these people that we're capturing once they, transform and all the beauty and whatnot? Who is this person and why are we giving them, a transplanted face or whatever? That's that. If this isn't a giveaway that this isn't what we think it is, I don't know what it could be, but this definitely isn't your normal base that's just here to contain and just wait it out and really get to the bottom. This has to be tied into the beauty industry and still trying to harvest what they feel like, okay, well, you got it this way. What a waste. But we're not just trying to kill everyone. We're still going to harvest these parts and try to do something with it. We didn't get to spend a lot of time here because but we did have Cooper just kind of have a revelation of like, what the hell is going on here? So hopefully he won't be putting too much stock in this facility in the further episodes or spending any time here, because who the hell are you working for? Who are they working for? Ashley?
Yeah, I think it's the corporation. I think ultimately when we get back to Forrest or Frost or whatever his name is, it's about the money. It's about how quickly we can do X, Y, or Z. So I would not be surprised if they're harvesting these people's faces to give to some rich people or somebody else. Because yeah, we can't waste this. We can't waste this. It almost feels like they're doing this intentionally, like they created this drug to be able to harvest it, like knowing that there was going to be a short shelf life for the people. And like, yeah, let's go ahead and just get these faces now. You're already sick, but you're beautiful. So let's see what we can make off of you. Like, let's see what we can sell of you. So yeah, I mean, this was, again, I get it. This is for shock and awe, and all of the things. This let me know I am truly not a horror person. I'm truly not a body horror person. So again, a lot of this is just lost on me, Tyra. But again, what is Cooper going to do with said information? Do we see him taking a stand and doing something deeper to end it? Because it's bigger than these doctors in this facility. This is clearly an international racket. So I guess my question more would become, okay, Cooper, now that you're aware, now that we know, what do you do going forward? What are you going to do with this information to make change? Or are you just going to let it ride?
I want to know, why is he the why is Cooper the only one here? Where's your team? Where are the agents? Where's the body of folks, revving through to really get to the bottom? Where's the breakdown of the team? You check the east wing, I'll be in the west wing, I'm going to be here. I heard that this was grounds for something. Well, the last person said that an incident occurred on the boulevard of blank blank. Where is the work? It's like, I think Cooper is out here on his own. As much money as Byron or whoever the industry, as much as they have to even contain something like this for as long as they have, I think he's out here on his own. Because where is everybody? It couldn't have just been you and Jordan on the case, not something like this. This is pretty massive. People are dropping, people are disappearing. We have all these elaborate deaths. People are bursting. And it's just like, yeah, we're just containing them and bringing them all to this facility any way that we can round them up as quickly as it happens. Okay, yeah, but then what? Where's the investigation? Where's the work? I don't know. It didn't seem like in the previous episode we gave 2 blinks when Jordan came up missing. It was like, yeah, you go and get yourself checked out or go wherever, Cooper. We're going to handle Jordan. We didn't get nothing from that. So he's probably here alone and they're probably working for the beauty industry show. Leaving this here though, I say no beauty wasted. So what the hell? Now, they gave us 5 minutes with the boys. Not really 5, it was more like 3. This was I don't know. The pacing is interesting on the show and where they decide to reside time. And it just kind of felt like we gave y'all a cute amount of time in those previous episodes. So we can't really afford to give y'all too much light here. When this is probably a really interesting dynamic. Um, we had time for a montage. We had time, and this is the tonal shifts that I'm talking about. I realize who Jeremy is supposed to be and what he's supposed to represent. But when we just cut to him doing like trying on the clothes, doing the most, like all in love with himself, or we jump cut to him being intimate with some girl. When that white lady said, "You know what? You ain't gonna see me no more. I won't be walking straight for a week." It was so big. I said, Ryan, please get out of my face, Ryan Murphy. The D was so big. I just, you know what? I ain't coming back here no more. Too big for my britches. Jeremy, you wore me out. It's like, lady, please. Um, but this is I really want to know more about the assassin and his intentions for Jeremy, because we have the makeover montage and we get him out of the velour sweatsuits. We lay down the ground rules in the floor where you can't kiss her in the mouth, you can't exchange any saliva, you have to wear protection. All of that other, a little back door, a little fellatio. Look, yeah, you can't do that anymore. You're gonna spread it. Get your little get out of there, and we're gonna go on our way. Yeah, the Jeremy doesn't give that he can abide by that for forever. And I'm sure other people couldn't either, and that's why it's spreading anyway. But he says, duty calls. We've been summoned. And then by the time we get to Ashton, Jeremy is nowhere to be found. I really want to get into the aftermath of the assassin making the decision to keep Jeremy around, because I'm sure he was supposed to be disposed of like everybody else. Is this something that you're able to do? Is this going to cause a problem? Do you really have positive intentions for Jeremy? Or is this like a way out for you because I don't want to be the one being the assassin anymore? But we didn't spend a lot of time here to know. Ashley?
Yeah, I really thought this was like, okay, this is me teaching you the ropes. This is me teaching you how to survive, how to not become a target again in the future. For whatever it is, he has some sort of affection for Jeremy. I don't know if this is passing the baton, if he plans to, eliminate himself from the arena altogether. Because as it stands, unless Jeremy gets some sort of medication, he's got a 2-year shelf life, right? Not saying he can't get the medication that the assassin has that's keeping him young and fine forever. But yeah, I just got him. This is how you need to look. This is how you need to move. This is how you need to dress. These are all of the ground rules that are going to make you successful and keep you alive. But it was a lot for me. Like, really, like we had to see it. Like, you had to be sitting in the chair watching, observing, like Yasmin, right? We're just, yeah, good job, son. Like, that was great job. Dismount. All right, shake it off. Okay. Yeah.
Dismount, shake it off.
But Jeremy's not going to be bound. He's just gotten his first taste of coochie. Like, listen, if we're to believe coochie is what he wants, it's not going to be safe every single time. We know that. We know this is still a recipe for disaster. But again, I think it's really sad that this is the only story to me that they're really giving a lot of intentionality, and they just kind of gave us a breadcrumb this episode. Like, I want more from these two. So, it was fine though.
Literally a crumb. And I think it's good because they're charismatic. They're literally doing nothing. They have no real dialogue, nothing here to work with in a scene. They're just fun. They're fun to look at, first of all, and they're just fun in a scene. Jeremy is doing the most obnoxious stuff every single time we encounter him. And it's just like, you know what? I wouldn't mind getting back to Jeremy and the assassin rather than be over here with because it's just more investment there because of just how they laid out the story. But like you said, they gave us a breadcrumb and he gave him some instructions. Jeremy doesn't give that he can follow those instructions long term. He doesn't give that type of discipline. And even when we're getting into the meds and the shelf life, I don't even think that would apply to Jeremy, because I don't think he knows that he has a shelf life yet. I don't think he shared that information. But how would that apply to you when we got the OG virus? Okay. We got the not this little trial or whatever y'all have going on passing sexually. We were injected with something years ago and it sustained us, and I'm in my 60s. How would what they went to do later in the episode apply to Jeremy of, keep up when you got it that way? I would think that you would die either way unless they're working on something else that could sustain the Jeremy and everybody else who got it sexually. I don't know.
They haven't really taught us how it works. I would think that they say they have a shelf stable dose that they gave them originally that's been stable. So to me, if they have something that's stable, maybe it could stabilize it out, but they don't have the bandwidth to give it to everybody who's got the disease. I don't know. It'll be interesting.
Child. Ashton, give us nothing. Like I really want his character to matter. Man, it's like all of the lines for Ashton in particular, it's like they were written by Chat GPT. Like, what would a billionaire snob, me love you a long time, me live a long time say? And it's just like, okay, these are the lines. It's just so flat. I'm like, what? It feels like a put on or like some type of persona. And this kind of universe, you can definitely give unserious, but everything for Ashton for me is showing up flat when I really, even if he's like, oh, that's the villain you love to hate, or he's just so loud and whimsical and off the cuff, like you never know, he's unhinged. Like I need something. I need something. This process of just kind of showing up and kind of reiterating what he told us in the previous episodes, like the lid is off, the jig is up. We kept it contained as long as we could, and this isn't going to stop the show just because these people. Hopefully, we'll get to the people who stole the beauty in the first place and dispersed it in a way to have it be a virus now, and it's not contained in this way. So now we have to sell it and market it differently. But I'm not going to stop what I was doing. I'm still going to profit off of it. It was like, well, yeah, people are dying, the shelf life, the blowback. Yeah, that's not my problem. Even when people get a rise of that, they're still going to want to buy into it because you get to be beautiful. So it really doesn't matter. We're going to make bank. As far as like the tune-ups and sustaining, because he said, the boy summoned us, the boss summoned us, and of course he's here and we're in these private rooms getting our little fill-ups. But like, if you can live forever and this is kind of this fountain of youth, I would think that you guys would need that. What is it without it? Like, because this at first it was kind of presented to us as something that you get. We got it in the very beginning. This isn't some variant, and we're just here. And now you have to have tune-ups, and we see it like their skin and kind of little things are tweaked once he takes it. So it's like, if you don't, then what? And it sounds like he was strategizing against more people who are like them, and we can withhold X, Y, and Z unless you guys follow suit. I don't know. Like you said, it was just breadcrumbs, but I could be more committed if Ashton gave me something. I, I, I need something. I'm sorry. These things do nothing for me, and it's sad that I was more excited to see the assassin in a 5-minute roll around share move. Like, yep, I'm here to get my tune up, like we always do, rather than care about anything that Byron had to say about his plans. Ashley.
Yeah, I mean, it's just I think it's because his character is just very one note. He's not a good villain. It's like just a mid. Like you're just middle of the road, very basic. Like there's nothing outlandish, extraordinary, different, I think, about his character that would really either, like you said, either love to hate him or just hate him full out at this point. And this was just par for the course. Again, it was just more of the same. Oh, I love science. Oh, I get to be young and beautiful and rich forever. And yeah, I don't care about that. Just make sure it's ready by beauty day and we'll be good to go. Like it was really like just, I said, oh, okay, that's it. Like, yeah, we know he doesn't care. Like we know he's all about the money. We know he's all about appearances. Get to making his face fall off or something at this point to make him interesting, because yeah, it's just, yeah, it just, I was actually more intrigued by the doctor who like seemingly was expressing some concerns, like, yeah, no, maybe not, oh, we're going to go through with it anyway. I was more invested in him and like, oh, maybe he's going to be a whistleblower. Is he going to do something to be different in the story? But yeah, as far as Ashton's character, this Force guy, I really, it was like he was in the first episode. Like, I don't give a damn. We bring that. Where's Isabella? Where's Isabella? Bring her back.
Right. I did like that they mentioned that we had to up dosage because he's not responding to the normal amount. So your body or whatever is starting to become resistant to whatever is keeping you fine tuned. And then that's when I think we get into the imagery that we see in the promotion of people literally like aging or kind of fading away. Like eventually something is going to happen. And of course the doc is trying to voice this. Like, y'all not listening. Just triple, double it, do whatever you have to do. Just give me more of it. But it's like, yeah, you're not listening. And we're going on and on about co-oping Beauty Day. I guess we're going to get to see a whole lot of beautiful people in the next episode. See a whole lot of beautiful people all together, whatever Beauty Day looks like. It's the fact that this is supposed to be just hush hush, but we have a Beauty Day. What espionage place does this take? You know what? Where do we have Beauty Day if it's a secret? Yeah, I'll see, but I need more. I need something. I need something. And like you said, I think my stock in Ashton at all, like you said, was Little Miss Death Becomes Her, because I do like the dynamic of her choosing not to take whatever it was and aging, naturally, and them being married. I want to see that, or even like if we had Ashton look this young and act in a way that is very like 70, like there's no wisdom here. Like he's not carrying through, like, I've been here for some time. It's just, I don't know. I need something. Or I need some callbacks to like, oh, you really don't know who I am or what I know or how long I've been around. Something. Give me something, Ryan. Lord Jesus. But leaving this here and getting to where we ended up, because we wake up from this nightmare. I say, y'all gonna use that makeup, ain't you? So we need y'all to see that one more time. We need y'all to see that one more time. We have Cooper just go on home, after everything happened. I'm just gonna go on home. It's like, yeah, I'm here for my cat. Yeah, my bad, your cat died 2 weeks ago. I was like, okay. And of course, we go home and we have this version of Jordan knock on the door, and hey, it's May. It's me in this body. You ate the princess. Girl, who are you? I don't know who you are. I don't know who you are. And of course, we just kind of leave it there. This was easy. Them, getting here together. I'm happy that it was. I thought that this episode would be him seeking her out and learning more information that way versus where we were. So I like that we close out this episode with at least this happening, so we can get into the next one of just establishing and getting the pleasantries out the way. We know he's gonna be iffy, and what do you mean? Like, you couldn't possibly be Jordan, and oh, tell me things that only Jordan would know. Oh my God, it really is you. What do we do now? Let's get there, because I think once we get there, we really get into the story. But Ashley, what did you think about this?
I didn't, Tyra. I like, it, because if we're going to go on a journey, can we at least make the journey just a little bit interesting? Like, I would have, the reunited and it feels so good of it all, I would have liked it under different circumstances, but this was fine to get us to the next point or whatever. I just really don't care, because I'm really not invested in their partnership, their friendship, their relationship. I'm not invested in any of it. So, how will he respond? How will they move forward? It's lost on me, Tyra, I fear. But it was cute. Like, okay, let's push it, let's go forward. So now all right, it's Jordan. Okay, yay, you're fine now. Are we gonna smash? Am I gonna risk it all?
You don't want to smash. Definitely not unprotected. Not like in the old days. Y'all can't do that. You gonna get this package. You gonna get this beauty. Shen said, "Oh, just water it down. They won't know the difference." Yeah, like whoever. I guess the beauty people, when we were co-oping Beauty Day and we meet, clearly all of them who got the OG are using something to sustain this beauty and this timelessness. But if we're diluting it down, or the body's rejecting it, and you guys start to wither away, what does that look like? Are you going to try to get some of this new virus to splice with your, like, where are we going? Because it looks like from these promos you're aging. I don't know. I think it's going to be interesting. I just wish we get there already. But y'all, that was the episode. Ashley, I know you don't, but do you have any predictions for the next episode?
I think, you protest too much. We'll have a little moment. Oh, are you sure? How? Oh, and he's got a little bit of an understanding now. So then, let's talk. Let's plan this out. How do we get you help? Because this is the end. This is what it looks like. Do I report her? Do I bring her in? Or do we try to go on a secret mission ourselves? I'm pretty sure they're going to try to, Cagney and Lacey it and go around the streets trying to figure out whatever. Hopefully next episode is actually Beauty Day. Hopefully at some point Force finds out that the assassin has brought on Jeremy. Like, I think I need a little bit more tension in terms of the relationships with the characters. And maybe that'll really, cement the show for me. But other than that, girl, I don't have it to do. Like I said, hopefully Beauty Day. Hopefully, we figure out what Jordan and Cooper are gonna do and what their next move is. Is Cooper going to be just a bystander and observer to everything? Or are they really gonna try to take some independent action? That's what I'm looking for in episode 5.
Yeah, we shall see. I would like to meet some more characters since the ones currently aren't doing a whole lot for me story wise, especially who we're supposed to be really caring about. I want to meet some more people, Beauty Day. I want to see someone who is really set in the fact that they're aging and they don't want to hold on to it anymore and they're just wasting away. And we can see, like, oh, this is what it looks like when we're not practicing this upkeep. This is what you have to look forward to. Like, is this something that's affecting the assassin? Because at first it was just giving, like, the old boy just don't want to do it anymore. I've been doing this for damn near 70 years of my life. I'm ready to take a turn. Or is it like you bowing out in your swan song and I'm about to say goodbye? I don't want to sustain anymore. And this is what it looks like. Because at first it was just getting Fountain of Youth and this is just how we look, period. I don't know. But this episode, changed that. But we shall see. I want to see that. And like you said, I don't want to spend too much time with Jordan and the just get to the getting. We know you ain't turning her in. You ain't turning her in. All we need you to do is make sure you don't clap them cheeks and you get on the job and we try to get to the bottom of something before it's too late for Jordan. And I want to know if she still acts like Jordan. Is it just going to be all smacks and nothing else? Is she still like, is she going to be different or is she still going to be the same? I don't know. It'll be interesting. But the story has a lot of potential. Like, it's like it has all the building blocks to be really, really intriguing, good. For, like, it has like the substance, the death becomes her, beauty ding, like those type of formulas, and then you have this body horror. But it's like we have these building blocks and they're just not connecting to make a really good cohesive story. But I'm hoping that this is just, rigmarole. And then once we get to like 5 and 6, it's like, oh, okay, I see what y'all trying to do. That was a good ass episode. Don't play with me the whole time, Ryan. I can't take it. But y'all, that was the episode. That was the episode. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed it and enjoyed the commentary. Ashley, anything you want to say before we go?
Yeah, don't forget, tomorrow night we are talking Handsome Devil, Charming Killer, the 3-part docuseries on Paramount Plus. And I have an upload that I'll be dropping either tonight or early in the morning for Bridgerton, the first 4 episodes of season 4. So be there for that. And make sure you're subscribed, hit the notification bell, hype us up, like it, leave a comment, do all the things, all the obligatory YT things. That would be so appreciated. And thank you guys for coming through and supporting the live tonight.
Yeah, y'all heard what the lady said. Drop down and let us know what you think is coming next in the show. What are you thinking about the show in general? Are you really enjoying it? Are you in the middle? Do you hate it? I really would love to know because I really feel like this show has potential, but it's just not meeting it yet. And by the time we get to episode 5, I need you to be making some shake. But y'all have a good night and we will definitely see you tomorrow. Yeah, y'all.